The story of the smoking snakes begins far from the battlefields of Europe, in a Brazil that at first hesitated to enter the global conflict of World War II, yet ultimately chose to stand alongside the Allies against Nazi Germany. The Brazilian Expeditionary Force, known as the FEB, was formed under the rallying cry that the snake will smoke, a phrase once used to mock the unlikely idea that Brazil would send troops overseas, but which soon became a symbol of pride, resilience, and determination. By 1944, thousands of Brazilian soldiers had crossed the Atlantic and arrived in Italy, a land already devastated by war, where the German army had established formidable defensive positions along rugged mountains and fortified lines such as the Gothic Line. The terrain was unforgiving, the winter harsh, and the enemy experienced, yet the Brazilian troops adapted quickly, learning the brutal realities of mountain warfare as they advanced alongside American units of the Fifth Army. Their baptism of fire came in a series of difficult engagements where coordination, endurance, and courage were constantly tested. But it was in battles like Monte Castello that the legend of the smoking snakes was truly forged. For months, Allied forces had struggled to break through German defenses in that sector, facing repeated failures due to weather, terrain, and fierce resistance. And when the Brazilians were tasked with capturing the position, they encountered the same deadly obstacles, including well-entrenched machine guns, artillery fire, and minefields hidden in snow-covered slopes. Initial assaults failed, but the FEB did not break. Instead, they regrouped, studied the terrain, improved coordination with artillery support, and prepared for another attempt with renewed determination. In February 1945, after multiple setbacks, the Brazilian forces launched a decisive attack, advancing under intense fire and climbing steep ridges with extraordinary discipline and bravery, eventually overwhelming German defenses and securing Monte Castello, a victory that carried both tactical and symbolic importance, proving that the FEB was a capable and reliable fighting force. From that moment, the smoking snakes gained the respect of their Allied counterparts and the fear of their enemies, continuing their advance through northern Italy, liberating towns, capturing strategic positions, and taking thousands of German prisoners in operations that combined persistence with growing tactical skill. One of their most remarkable achievements came during the Battle of Collecchio and Fornovo, where Brazilian troops helped encircle and defeat elements of the German 148th Infantry Division, along with Italian fascist units, forcing a large-scale surrender that marked one of the final collapses of Axis resistance in Italy. Throughout the campaign, the Brazilian soldiers faced not only the enemy, but also logistical challenges, cultural differences, and the psychological weight of fighting a war far from home. Yet they maintained a strong sense of identity, symbolized by the smoking snake emblem worn on their uniforms, a reminder that they had defied expectations and proven their worth on one of the most demanding fronts of the war. Their contribution, often overlooked in broader narratives of World War II, represents a powerful example of international cooperation and sacrifice, as well as a testament to how determination can transform doubt into strength. When the war in Europe finally came to an end in 1945, the smoking snakes returned home not as a curiosity, but as heroes who had played a real and meaningful role in defeating Nazi forces in Italy, leaving behind a legacy of courage etched into the mountains they fought to liberate, and a story that continues to inspire as a reminder that even those once underestimated can rise to meet the greatest challenges in history.